Hello, it's me, your favorite witty artist. Just a short video to share with you my firm intention to embrace video more as a means to share my witty art with the world. And that goes basically from scratch to sketch. So expect glimpses on behind the scenes on how witty art is made, from its initial ideas and concepts to the finished product, the finished drawing or the finished collage or even the finished paintings. But also, so the techniques, the materials, how I use ink, how I use brushes, paper, types of paper, kind of thing. Just a little glimpse in the kitchen, so to speak. But not just the materials, not just the techniques. I think even more important is to share with you what actually goes on in my mind when creating my witty art, because that is a question I get asked often a lot. What goes on in my mind to create what I create? So also I wanted to share more on that because they might appear to be adorable little creatures, and by all means, if you regard them as such, then please do. Please consider them to be your adorable little creatures. But the reality is there's a narrative behind it, behind these adorable little creatures, often living in a not so adorable and not so little world. I've often said that witty art is my reflection on society, and in that way it really reflects, of course, how I experience society. And the result, I think, is a bit of a dark world, perhaps even a dystopian world, which is an interesting thing to create dystopian art while you are living in the midst of a global pandemic. So yeah, that's interesting thoughts. But a dark world with a dark world inhabited by survivors, and these survivors have been through a lot. They've often experienced trauma, heartbreak, loss, the loss of their homes. So yeah, they've often been dealt a very bad deck of cards, I should say. Deck of cards, right? So, okay, that's a bit of what I wanted to share more, because, as you can see, adorable little creatures, but you really cannot, I think, as its creator, I think you cannot really fully appreciate my art, my witty art, if you're not aware of the fact that there's a whole narrative behind it. And that narrative isn't always adorable. So it's layered. And I'd like to use video more as a means sharing a bit of that thought process with you, what's behind the art and why it's so layered and why it looks so uncomplicated and so adorable and so full of humor. But there's also this dark waters, treacherous waters, which is the feeding ground of my witty art. And so yeah, what lies beneath? So more to come. I hope you will enjoy it. Bear with me because I'm relatively new to this whole video kind of thing. So my first self-made video productions will probably suck all the way, but what's the message that counts, isn't it? Okay. See you.